welcome you and hope that you have a great experience at the conference. It should be really, really awesome. There's going to be so much information shared. We have an excellent agenda. The first part of today will be training in various areas of mobility, starting with global. Following a break in the morning will then come H-1Bs and other U.S. immigration topics for training. We'll then have another networking break and an opening ceremony after the break. Following that will be several workshops or presentations and panels that will talk about trends in immigration, trends in technology and immigration, things that will be relevant to each of you. But along the way, as we talk about all these things, I was asked to add as much fun as possible to the conference, which I'm hoping will be successful. Let me see if I've got the, oh, here we go. You should have printed agendas in your conference package so you can see what's coming and know when you need to take your breaks and things like that. We'll be wrapping up later in the day around 5:30, so just set your expectations. We'll have a lot of fun again at the end, so don't leave early, don't miss out. So I am Jake Lippman. I was asked to be the MC. I'm from Visa Wolf, one of the sponsors. We are an employment-based immigration law firm based from California, but we love to come to India and other places to visit our clients and friends. And we've just had, I've been having a great time here in Bangalore, and also Chennai. I want to thank my host, Shruti, for making it awesome, and everybody who's making this trip so wonderful for me. All right. Let's switch the slides, if you don't mind. All right. So I want to lay down just a few rules or things that you will experience during the conference. We're going to be having the fun, as I mentioned. And as soon as we can bring that up, I want to introduce some of the kind of the fun format. After each training this morning, there will be a quiz, okay? And I'm going to administer the quiz to you in the form of a Kahoot. It's an app. You might have received an email about downloading the apps. We used it last time we had IIC. It was it's a good tool to see if everybody's paying attention, and even to acknowledge or recognize the people who are really paying attention, who can answer my questions. The very best will receive some special recognitions, prizes, aka something of value, and pride. So, not sure if, John, are you able to bring that up, or, yeah, a couple seconds? That's fine. So, the next thing that I want to bring is a networking challenge, okay? The networking challenge will be for each of you to take a selfie with a colleague or someone you meet at the conference. So I'm encouraging you to mingle, get to know each other, take selfies together. And then, if you received the email from Bhumi at INSZoom, she would have given you a link to upload your photos to the shared drive that we created, an album on Google Photos, where you can post your selfies. The person who posts the most unique selfies, meaning selfies of you and some other colleague or friend or person you meet here, is going to also be recognized tomorrow at the end of conference for being the master networker, somebody who's really out there meeting and greeting and getting to know people, making it fun. The next thing will be an activity that I'm calling the best mobility moment. Okay? So during the conference, we'll have the chance to share stories about your best mobility moment. Mobility, as you know, involves things with immigration. It involves relocation. It could involve bringing somebody to another country to deploy them for some kind of a special assignment, or it could be making them, helping them leave a place so that they can arrive somewhere else or be safe or whatever it is. But you have mobility stories, and we're going to be sharing those. We're going to break into groups, and I'll explain the details later, but I want you to be thinking about your best mobility moment in your careers, okay, in this industry. Make sense? It will make more sense later, but just start putting that idea in your mind. Great. So exactly, think of the moment that was your best mobility moment. What was the challenge? What did you have to do to overcome that challenge? What did it mean to your company? What did it mean to the assignee, the person that was being sent? And what did it mean to you? So these are the kinds of things I'd just like you to start thinking about. Yes, the networking challenge. Don't forget, upload your selfies. Now, tonight, I'm bringing something that I think should add a lot of fun. Mobility's Got Talent. Okay? This is an opportunity for each person here who may have a talent to share it. If you have something, you sing, you dance, you perform, I want you to go to the Google form that Boomy would have sent you in the email and add your name, tell me your talent. It should only be a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes that you could show your talent tonight. Okay? So you want to stick around. Mobility professionals are going to show their talent tonight. At least a few of you. Be brave, don't be scared. We're all friends, and you can distinguish yourself as a talented person among your colleagues. Yes? Nomination for? Singing. Great. So then fill out the form, tell me your name, details, and if there's too many, I might have to make some selections just because of the time that we have. But hopefully there will be enough for everyone to enjoy. Mobility's Got Talent. Fill out the form. Lastly, I want to show you how to use these tools, Slido and Kahoot, and how to engage in the conference. Slido is an application that helps to draw in participants and show what's happening in the audience. And for the presenters and the people who provide the conference to get some feedback from you and to feel what's going on with you. Everybody can hear what's going on up here, but not everyone can feel or know what you're thinking. So Slido is a great tool for this. It also lets you ask questions. Just a thing that I want to explain, during the training portions of our conference this morning, the presenters probably won't have time to answer a lot of questions. They have a lot of material they're going to be covering, and they won't have time just to answer individual questions. However, you can ask people questions during the breaks and other times during the conference when you have them, when you have questions. But during the panels, we should be using the Slido app to draw questions from the audience, and there's a way for the panelists and the speakers to see your questions. So use the app, and hopefully we can engage that way. But I wanted to show you now, if you have your phones, your mobile device, you can go to the Slido app that you should have downloaded, those of you who are ready, who received the emails and were paying attention. And we're going to queue up a few Slido polls to see kind of how everybody's thinking and get a feeling for who's here today. So John, could you do that? Maybe switch it over? This is a bit of this is getting everybody ready, all of us, breaking the ice here at the conference. So the way that you do it is you go to the Slido app, and there will be a way to enter in the ID number. So this should be in the presentation mode. Okay? Is there an ID for them to enter? Hashtag INSZoom. Got it? Thank you. Now, is anybody having trouble doing this? Is everybody having trouble doing this? Need some help? If you need some help, maybe one of the INSZoom team members could come and help you. Just raise a hand. But we want to just show you how it works, because again, this is something that we'll be using throughout the conference. So let's just see how it is. If you're in, good. If you're not, you'll have a chance to work this out. Why don't we start the polls real quick, if you would. Chris? So I don't know if you can read this, but it should be coming onto your devices as well, so you could see it up close. It's a little small on the screen. Where did you come from to reach this IIC 2019 conference? Where did you fly in from, or did you drive from? Did you walk from? All right. I'm seeing California, friend. That's where I came from too, to reach the conference. Awesome. Melbourne. Some people came from a long ways away. That's pretty cool. Thank you for making the effort. So far, only 27 of you have been able to enter your information. So looks like we want to work on that a little bit. Let's see if we can keep building on that. Majority Bangalore, of course, local presence, but also represented a lot of other places, and even this is a global conference, as we can see. Let's go to the next poll. Okay? So how many years are you working in global mobility is the next question. This is showing us, giving us an idea of who's in the audience, a breakdown. Very few freshers here. Maybe you were not invited if you were so fresh that you didn't know much about immigration, right? But majority people have deep experience, actually, 60, 70% now, coming with more than 9-10 years of experience. It's a great showing of experience and strength. You are obviously the leaders in the industry, and that's cool. It's a great thing to be with you. Let's go to next one. So how many times have you attended this IIC conference? So it's been going for many years. Umesh, how many years now? 12, 13 years IIC has been happening. Some of you, half first-timers, welcome. So hopefully you'll come away realizing this is the best conference ever and a great experience. But then the other half have come, some of you as many as 7+ times for the veterans. Welcome back, and everybody else too. Awesome. You know what makes people come back, right? It's because they learn so much and they have a great experience and meet a lot of people and have a lot of fun. Next slide. Or is that it? All right, well then, now that you've seen Slido, I'm just trying to give you a taste for how it works. Next, we'll do a quick Kahoot test, like a quiz, so you see how that one will work. If you could cue that Kahoot quiz, that would be great. Chris? So you'll go to the app, and there will be a quiz ID to enter, and then we'll be playing. Awesome. After this quiz, I'm going to be introducing our first trainer. And so we're just going to jump in and get going. But as I mentioned, you want to listen carefully because I am going to give quizzes after the training sessions to see if you're paying attention, but also to reward you, the people who are listening the most. Okay? So you'll be rewarded with some kind of a recognition for your awesomeness. Let me see if I can help with with that one. We're good? Okay. Great. Okay, so you'll be entering the game PIN number, which is 7768009. 7768009. Okay? All right, come on in, everybody. Looks like we're getting some players. People are joining. A few more, maybe 30 seconds. We don't want to spend too much time. We just want to show you how it works. No prizes for this quiz, okay? This is just to show you how it works. Awesome. How about we'll look for 3 more. Ooh. 1 more. All right. Let's do it. Let's just start it. Okay? So that's how it works. If you weren't able to join, I think you can still be joining now. You might come a little late. That's all right. IIC means, what does this mean? Is it an Immigration Information Conference, International Immigration Conference, or the INSZoom Immigration Conference? What does this stand for? IIC. So you've got a few more seconds to answer. Yes. It's the INSZoom Immigration Conference, people. INSZoom is sponsoring the conference and organizing. Awesome. Next, yes. Oh, Kasum. I wonder how you knew that. Kasum is the conference organizer, basically, so she would know. INSZoom is celebrating its 10-year anniversary. True or false? This year, INSZoom celebrates an anniversary. Is it the 10th? Yes or no? True or false? Is it? Oh, no, it's not. It's the 20th anniversary, so we're way beyond 10 years with INSZoom. We've had even 12 years of IIC conferences and more. A lot has happened in 20 years, and we'll be talking more about that as time goes here. Next. Kasum, you might have to give everyone a fighting chance. Still there? Oh, okay, I got you. All right. IIC Gold sponsors. Fakuri Global Immigration, USI Law, LawQuest, Visa Wolf. These are the gold sponsors. Which are gold sponsors? Oh, we went dark. Hopefully it's coming back. You can see it on your phone still, though, right? Ah, good. All right. So all of the answers are possible answers. They're all correct, right? So that's okay. I can trick you and do things like that along the way. More than one possible correct answer. Well, I think with the technology moment that we're having, I would just like to explain that that's how the system works. You'll be coming back to Kahoot and to Slido a few times during this conference. Let me just find out.